Hey, welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Today we are continuing on in our MCCU journey. So, the Marvel Champions cinematic universe, where we are playing with. Hey, Beast Note, thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. 13 months. How insane. That's awesome. 13 overall and 11 in a row. I wonder what you did in that last did in that last between month that made me not sub. Yeah, that's fair. I probably said something or I misplayed Lord of the Rings. I'm guessing that's what it was. But thank you so very much for the sub. I do really appreciate it. But we are playing the Marvel Champion Cinematic Universe, where we are playing through the MCU chronologically with thematic matchups and thematic deck builds. Today, we're going to do one of those games, mainly because I realized that I caught up to where I had watched. I thought I was much further along in my rewatch journey because I'm rewatching them as we're playing through. And Guardians 2 is where I where I finished. And so we're gonna do that. But we also have a channel member recommended game. And so one of the new things that I just opened up on YouTube is channel memberships where people can join for different levels, and one of those levels they get to recommend a game. And so we got a fun War Machine build that we are going to be playing after this one, and depending on how long that takes, we'll see where we are and reevaluate at that point. But I'm a little tired. I just got back from Origins Game Fair in Columbus, Ohio, which is a it's a smaller convention. I think there are about 13,000 people there. Gen Con is 50 to 70,000, just to kind of give a scope. But it was a good con. It was a fun con. Not a ton of news stuff, I guess, that wasn't at Gamma or will be at Gen Con. But I just really appreciate the Origins because it's a con where you can just go and play games, and there's a lot of time to do that. And so that was a ton of fun. That was a lot of fun. Got a couple of games. I also got. Hold on, let me see if I can do this one. Am I pointing? Yep. Marvel Dagger came in, and so I have Dagger. Um, I I don't think I'm going on vacation again because apparently that's what my life is now. Just in the summer, I just go. I have a family reunion that I'm heading off to, but I'm hoping to get a stream of Marvel Dagger in soon. It looks a lot more intense than I was expecting. It's a big game, which is absolutely a good thing. Vacations and cons. Nelson is living the dream. There you go. There you go, right? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about our this is why I'm so warm. My fan is not on. See, that helps. That helps if I turn the fan on. Okay. It gets incredibly hot in this room with I have like four of these giant lights and then this computer, and I close the doors so the cats don't come bother me, and it gets toasty in here. And so I have just a ton of fans everywhere. Um but let's talk about our MCCU. Let me see if I can do this. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, so let's see if excellent. So here, if you type in MCCU, or if you're watching on YouTube, down in the video description, you can find a link to this presentation, which goes through every single game, the rules of each game for the MCCU. There's going to be a table of contents. We are up to Guardians of the Galaxy, and here it is. So Guardians of the Galaxy has um I think it was Armethius last time I was playing the MCU. He basically, pointed out that Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is um it is the Galaxy's Most Wanted box. So that's kind of funny. But the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's actually one of the more straightforward games that we can simulate in Marvel Champions. We've got a hero, so Star Lord is kind of the poster child of the heroes that I chose, but I do have here that pretty much any Guardian can be used as one of the heroes. Our available allies are Gamora, Groot, Star Lord, Rocket, Yondu, Cosmo, and Drax. Cosmo does make a little bit of a appearance there in the Collector's Museum. Mod sets Power Stone, Ship Command, Kree Militants, effectively just Ronan. It is straight up just Ronan, and we have to defeat Ronan, in order to win. So that is the game. Let's go back to the table. So that's the game. And I will say, I know Ronan is really, really tough. I'm going standard at this point. I don't have a understanding of Ronan well enough. I know that we can absolutely tech against Ronan, and so we'll see how it goes. Hey, the Romeo, what's up, Nelson? You gonna win this one and with the dance battle? I think so. I think we'll do a little jig if I do end up defeating Ronan. I should put that in there as an optional rule. Is you have to have a dance off with Ronan after you win. But Ronan's tough, and I have played very, very little of Ronan. I got into the game right around the time that Galaxies came out. Dance to discard an encounter. Ooh, now that's fun. Once per round, I like that a lot. That's that's really fun. Nice. That's great. Hmm. That's really funny. Um, but I got into the game right as Galaxies came out, and it was a demoralizing time to get into the game. Galaxies is a rough box, and especially for new players, well, for all players, it's a really rough box. But it was a tough time to get in there, and I think Ronan just kind of demoralized me in playing. And so while I do typically like the, more challenging scenarios, I found myself never really wanting to go back to Ronan. And so I do think that is something that I want to try more, because I think standard Ronan is still a really difficult encounter. But now that I've kind of progressed in the Marvel Champions journey, and I'm playing a little bit more, or I'm playing a lot more expert than I was. I'm thinking that Ronan could be something that we go back to. Now, we'll see how that goes, and if I still have that sentiment after we play this game. But let's see what we got. I chose Rocket for my game, for my hero that I'm going up against. Um, we'll see how it goes. I had so much fun with the Rocket Spotlight, which is right when I was building this deck, and I just wanted to play more Rocket. I am bringing along Groot, Drax, Cosmo, and Gamora. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So these are the allies, which I think actually maybe too few allies now that I'm looking at it. We have Star-Lord, but Star-Lord hurts so bad. We could go Yondu. Yondu's expensive. It's Ronan's going to hit us hard. Rocket doesn't have that much health. That's the issue. We do have two target acquireds because he's got some boost in here, especially with that universal weapon that we really just don't want to ever have to deal with. So if we can proc a target acquired, get rid of that universal weapon, we're going to feel significantly better about our lives. Given all the new cards in waves 4 through 6, Ronan's a bit more approachable. He still puts out huge numbers and surges like crazy. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And this is using some cards that we have seen in the newer waves, like Ingenuity, Force Field Generator, which is what I'm hoping kind of saves ourselves, or saves us. When GMW came out, he was completely oh yeah, oh yeah. And I think that, yeah, I absolutely think that that is the case. Is that um, we saw Ronan when he came out, and we have associated Ronan with the most challenging, ridiculous, incredibly difficult villain in the entire game. I think if Ronan came out today, we would have still think that he's a very, very difficult villain, but I do think that we'd have a different approach to Ronan with how many new cards in our card pool expanded, that we could have had some better options against Ronan. Wood Dog, I played through the entire campaign without much difficulty until Ronan couldn't finish. Same. Yeah, it's tough. And then once you go to expert, hey Luther Bob, good morning. How's it going? Once you go to expert with the GMW, it just Nebula is incredibly difficult in expert. Just she surges so much. Um Also, like, just solo infiltrate the museum, I am just not a fan of. But we've got force field generators, we've got energy barriers in here, we've got a repurpose build, and that's kind of the crux of the entire deck is repurposing. Rocket has so many techs. We've also got these force field and energy barriers, which hopefully will help save some of that health, and then we can repurpose into some incredible turns. We've got some kit to help stand up and take advantage of our repurpose, so we can repurpose, get +2 to probably attack. I think repurpose into a additional thwart with rocket could be overkill, especially for solo. Stand up, we got ever vigilance to also help stand up. So if we repurpose, once we have our cybernetic skeleton out, we're at 2 attack. If we repurpose force field generator, we're at 5 attack, and we can just start hammering 5 attacks on Ronan. And that's the idea. Now, it will take a little bit of time to set up, and that's where I think we could have some issues. Romeo, love me some repurposed raccoon. Oh yeah, it's so good. It's so much fun. We got crew quarters because I do think we will be flipping down, not super frequently, but enough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. We got flora and fauna just because it is so good once we get Groot out there, and then we got our doubles with the power in all of us. Now that I'm looking at this, the power in all of us also really works for kit, and so that's why I went with power in all of us. I built this deck weeks ago, so I'm like learning it as I'm talking. I was like, why did I include that? It's because we can use power in all of us to pay the cost for kit for the activation, and so while we don't meet our requirement, or not requirement, but our suggestion of 10 cards that the power can trigger, we actually only have, I guess with kit 2, 4, 6. We do have a out for power in all of us to hit with kit, and we can stand up. So that's the idea. Let's see how it goes. Ronan starts with a power stone, and he starts at 2/2, and standard here. Starts at 2/2, 14 hit points per player. When Ronan activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card if you control the power stone. So that is very difficult, especially for schemes. I think that's where we can get in trouble, is if we flip down with 0 and we have the power stone, he schemes for 2+2 boost cards. We can easily lose that main pretty quickly, especially because we go up by 2 each round. Rewriting tech is the synergy with the power stone 2. This will be a good matchup. Synergy rewriting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because once we have the power stone, we get that +1 attack. We can get up to 3. We repurpose, get up to a 6 attack. And really, I mean, Ronan only has 18 hit points on stage 2. I say only because that's one of the one of the things like that I think is probably a weakness of Ronan. I know Ronan is susceptible to rush, which is, depending on how these games go, we may go into that route, but Ronan does not have a lot of hit points. It's 14 and 18. And if we compare that to Ebony Maw, which is the first villain in the next box, Ebony Maw, actually I don't know what Ebony Maw's first one is. Okay, he has 14 on stage 1. But so this is last villain, first villain in the next box, has the same hit points. Actually, Ronan has less hit points on stage 2 with 18. Ebony Maw on stage 2 has 19. I lied. It's 18. It's the same hit points. But Mad Titan Shadow did step it up in the hit point category, whereas Ronan has not a unfair amount of hit points. I think it's the encounter deck that's really unfair, especially with the Kree command ship that starts in play, and it gives us an additional boost card every single round. HP is about the only thing that Ronan and Ebony Maw haven't got. That and Surge. So we do have the Kree command ship, which is a printed environment that prints a hazard icon. So we are resolving 2 encounter cards per phase, but we do have a ability with this. First player interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, exhaust a Milano, spend 1 resource of any type, cancel that card's when revealed effects. So we can cancel one of those treacheries, and it has to be a treachery, so it can't be a side scheme, it can't be a minion, it can't be an attachment, none of that stuff, just the treacheries. And so that is probably what we're going to be using the Milano for. I am not counting on the Milano for a resource outside of the first round. We can't remove threat from here with the Milano. Oh, we can. Okay, so the first player action, we can remove 3 threat from here. That being said, Rocket is a great thwarter, so outside of that first round, I think the Milano is really set up to cancel a treachery card. And if that doesn't happen, then we get a nice resource, but I'm not counting on it. Here we go. Okay, so I think we probably want a... Oh, hold on. Let's go ahead and read our setup. Put a Kree command ship environment into play. Milano support into play. Attach universal weapon to Ronald. Oh yeah, shoot. Forgot about that. Stupid universal weapon. I hate... Oh my gosh, I forgot that he has that starting out. Universal weapon. He gains stalwart. You can take 2 damage, deal yourself 1 face down encounter card, shuffle the universal weapon back into the encounter deck. Gross. True, Surge is also popular between the two. I don't know what in the good lord's name they were thinking with Ronan. True. First player interrupt. Dance to cancel an encounter card. Limit once per round. I love it. So this is a +1/+1. So Ronan starts at a 4/4. So that's cool. I do think universal weapon is probably worth getting rid of turn 1, taking that damage just to get rid of universal weapon. You also get a face down encounter card. It's insane. That's... Do we just leave universal weapon? Yeah. Interception imminent. Exhaust the Milano. Remove 3 threat from this scheme. Starts with 2. Goes up by 2 per player. And thwarts out at 7. So you're going to have that there. Ronan sits at 14 with a tough. Rocket is starting at 9. We do have the Tinker. I think... I think if we can get Force Field Generator out, that saves us a little bit of time. Let's see what we got. We got Ever Vigilant, which is a mulligan because we do not have aerials to start. We need our thruster boots to start that. Energy Barrier is nice. I've got a plan we do not need because we don't need that many... thwart activations. Another energy barrier. A crew quarter is nice, and then a Rocket's pistol to start out. I am really happy with Rocket's pistol. I think we only need 1 of these energy barriers. Starts with 4 attack, tough, and additional encounter card. Yeah, this is a great idea. I love this. So we got crew quarters, energy barrier, and a pistol. The Milano can pay for 1 of these, right? And then we're looking at a 3 and a 2, so 5. So we're floating a resource unless we draw a double. We could also tinker the Rocket's pistol if we absolutely needed to, but I do think crew quarters getting that down early could be nice. Let's go ahead and mulligan these 3. See what we get into. There's our thruster boots. I am a big fan of that. There's Kit. That is in a repurpose turn 1. We don't need the repurpose on turn 1. We do want the thruster boots down. We do want Kit down. We do want energy barrier down. We have too many things that we want down, which could be an issue. The other option is we could play our pistol, tinker first turn, and hopefully draw into a double. That being said, I don't think that is the right call. I think Kit... Right now, we're at 9 health. We get hit with 4 plus a boost card, which is not great. That's not where we really want to be starting at. We could stay down. We would lose the main because we go up to 4 hit scheme for 4. So I don't really want to do that. This is a first player interrupt, so it is not a hero interrupt. I'm wondering if we can't play Kit. I'm wondering if Kit is not the way to go. Now, thruster boots is not actually that important. It is nice to get the aerial, which means that we just have a dead Ever Vigilant in our first pass of our deck. I'm honestly kind of thinking that that may be the right play, is to throw thruster boots, tinker them, and get our resources back. And that just gives us more options. So let's do that. Let's use a repurpose to play thruster boots. We'll tinker thruster boots, bring in target acquired. That's really nice, and another target acquired. Okay, so now we can pistol. I do really want Kit. Kit can really help with the repurpose turn, and I'm not sure if we can make it all the way through this deck. Also, getting a target acquired on turn one is really, really nice. I think we go something like this. I think we get Kit onto the table, we get target acquired onto the table, we get the pistol onto the table. We can knock the tough off of Ronan, we can thwart that down to 0, and then we're going to take a massive hit, hopefully be okay. I think we leave Universal Weapon. We don't have Sunlock, and so this is just +1/+1. So I'm actually thinking that maybe we just leave Universal Weapon out the entire game. We hang out with the 3/3. We need to grab the Power Stone at some point, but it's not going to be this turn. But let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. We will go ahead and thwart 2 here. We'll use an energy barrier to play a target acquired. We'll use a crew quarter and a target acquired to play a kit. We'll use a Milano to play a pistol. We'll use the pistol to knock the tough off. And we're going to cross our fingers. 4 plus a boost on turn 1 standard. Yeah, right. He goes up to 3 attack on state. Yeah, so he'd be 5 attack on expert. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a Gamora. That's going to be a nice drop. A salvage is huge for us because we can get thruster boots back. Cybernetic skeleton is also really, really solid. Another pistol. And another energy barrier. I do think we will need to get an energy barrier out just to not die. Cybernetic skeleton is okay. We're gonna have to figure out our life. We got 2 here. Ronan's gonna swing with us for 4 plus a boost. We could defend. We're at 9. Worst case scenario, it's 7 health. But then, actually, worst case scenario is we do have a Milano, so we could cancel a treachery, so we could cancel like an assault. Do we take the damage now? I think we do, right? So we have 1 defense, which is not good, but I would much rather use my basic activation on a recovery when I flip down, which is effectively defend 3, because we know ideally we don't lose here. So 4 plus 1, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we got 2 boost cards. The first one is a Superior Tactics. The Power Stone cannot be unattached from Ronan the Accuser. Attach the Power Stone to Ronan. If it's already attached to him, place 1 threat here. So that's going to be 2 threats. Actually, 3 threats. Because the Power Stone is already attached to him. Honestly, right now, I'm not looking to grab that Power Stone anytime soon. So that's a nice pull for us. We got a gang up, which is where we were talking about using the Milano to cancel the heck out of that. We'll use a Rocket's pistol, exhaust Milano to cancel that, or else we lose the game. So that's fine. Okay. On our turn, what are we doing? Cybernetic skeleton. Actually, you know what? I think it's a. We can flip down and tinker. We can tinker the pistol. We probably lose the main. No, actually, we automatically will lose the main, right? Because we got 4, 6. If we draw a 0 boost, we don't lose the main. It's too many. It's too many. But if we tinker Rocket's pistol, and if we're okay losing the main, we cannot remove threat from the second main scheme as long as the Power Stone is attached to Ronan. Are you gonna have a dance with? Yes, yeah, we're doing a dance with Ronan. Attach the Power Stone to Ronan. If he's already attached to him, give him one face down boost card. That's less exciting. I think we lose the main. We can use Gamora. Putting Gamora on the table allows us to get a event card. That event card. Well, we don't want to use salvage to pay for Gamora, unfortunately, but we have to actually. So we just lose the tech unless we use salvage to pay here, and we can tinker into the tech. We can get Gamora if we tinker. Also, if we flip down, we're losing this regardless, so we don't need to. Are we okay losing that regardless? I don't think we really are, but here we are. Let's go ahead and Rocket's pistol and hit Ronan for 2. 1, 2. Take him down to 12. We're gonna go salvage for a cybernetic skeleton. We get plus 3 hit points. 1, 2, 3. And we get plus 1 attack. We use salvage, so we get to put a tech upgrade from your discard pile on top of our deck. And that's going to be our thruster boots or a energy barrier. Let's do thruster boots. So we do have that plus 1 attack now, which is, hey, Deskray, I'm trying. I'm following in your footsteps. Well, I'm trying to, at least. I just don't play Rocket a lot at all. I think if we don't flip down, wait, I can't wait for the dance off scene. Yeah. Okay, let's flip down. Let's tinker this pistol. We get to draw 2. There's a thruster boots and a energy. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's go energy and energy barrier to play Gamora. Let's use Gamora to go ahead and deal 2 damage to Ronan. Then we get to... Oh, that's a hero response. Never mind. Let's hang out with Gamora then. We got thruster boots. Chump blocking is key until fanaticism shows up. Cool. Yeah, the problem is I don't have that many allies because you can only include allies that show up in the movie, and so I'm running the 4 allies. There's 6 allies that show up in the movie, or 6, I guess 7 characters, but you can't run Rocket. Which the other one, the 2 that I'm not running are Star-Lord because of the boost card, and then Yondu just because he's expensive. But you recommend running like a Star-Lord with against Ronan? We'll heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Puts us at 10. We're gonna hang on to the boots. We'll stand up. Got boots, Schadenfreude, salvage again. Nice. There's a particle cannon. That's 4. Power on all of us is 5. No Star-Lord. Extra encounter is no good yet. 2, 4. And a Groot. Alrighty, sweet. So we're going to add 2 here. Ronan's going to scheme for 1,000,000. Hey, fanaticism. There's one of them. There's 2 fanaticisms, right? Which pops this. Attach to Power Stone. If he's already, he gets a boost card. Then this, it starts with 1, goes up by 2 each round. And while the Power Stone is attached to Ronan, we cannot remove threat from Take What Is Mine. We get 2 encounter cards. First one is an advance. I think we cancel that with the Milano. What are we looking to play here? It would be great to get Groot down. We're gonna get a extra card with Gamora. It would be great to get a particle cannon down. And then we still don't have the thruster boots. It's also the one resubscribe. Thank you so very much for the subscription. The firstborn is among us. Yes. Thank you so very much. I think yeah, he's scheming. I can't let him scheme for 4+2 boost cards. That seems very, very bad for our... We're going to spend the thruster boots. I guess, actually, no, we don't need to spend... We can spend Schadenfreude. So we're at 10 health. And cancel that as an activation. Then Crisis on Half-World. We can flip to Alter Ego. We can exhaust your Alter Ego to remove this from the game. Discard the highest cost upgrade you control. We'll exhaust and remove that from the game. Okay. It is our turn. We could tinker again. No, actually, we really can't. Because I don't have anything that I want to tinker. Hey, Beast Snow. Hey, you have the same health as the Ronan. Even battle, right? Yeah, exactly. Let's go ahead and flip up to Rocket. Let's use an attack with 2 here. We'll discard until we get a event. There's an Ever Vigilant. Okay. Did I spin Thruster Boots? No, I spent Schadenfreude. Okay. I was like, I could have swore I just said that I spent Thruster Boots. Okay. Let's go Power on All of Us and Ever Vigilant for a Groot. And let's do Salvage and Thruster Boots for a Particle Cannon. Comes in with 2. Okay. So we did spend a Salvage. So let's go ahead and grab the Force Field Generator. Throw that on top. So now we can drop a Force Field Generator next turn, which helps us with our health, which is nice. We could take a Particle Cannon. I honestly think we do. I think we hit Ronan with the Particle Cannon. Deal him 4 damage, takes him down to 4. Then we grab the Power Stone. We have 2 blockers that we've got, plus our Force Field Generator next turn. Makes it so that it's going to be pretty hard for him to take it back. And we need the Power Stone because we need to be able to... Oh, we need to take care of Superior Tactics. Never mind. Never mind. We cannot take the Power Stone from him. So that's fun. Stupid Superior Tactics. Okay, I'm thinking that next turn he's going to be attacking us for 4+2 boost cards. Groot's not surviving, so let's go ahead and thwart one here with Groot. And then we can use Groot as our blocker, but then that sets us up so that we can hit with the superior, or we can thwart down Superior Tactics. Particle Cannon can give us a Power Stone, and maybe we can ready with a kit. Hopefully it doesn't kill Groot in 1 hit. Oh yeah, no, he's absolutely killing Groot in 1 hit. Let's stand up. We've got a Force Field Generator. Reload. Repurpose. Strength. And I've got a plan. Okay. Interesting. We're going to add 2 here. Ronan is going to attack for 4+2 boost. We're going to block with Groot. 5. This activation is an attack. It gets +3. That's a lot of damage. Honestly, he would have survived if we didn't give this and we used target acquired on the +3, which is kind of funny, but here we are. That Groot goes over there. Our encounter card phase. Our first one is a You Stand Accused. He's going to attack us with +1 attack. Okay, he killed Groot in 1 turn. We are no longer Groot. We could have Gamora. Let's do a little bit of math here. So we have. Oh, and we no longer can use the Milano to take threat from you. Take what is mine. So that's interesting. That's good to know. Okay, so if we block with Gamora, we're down a card. If we don't block with Gamora, he's attacking us for 4 plus a boost card, which I think we probably don't survive too long after that. And so if we go, we got a force field generator. I think we block with Gamora. Or we could cancel it. That's the other option. Is we could cancel it. We have Gamora for 2 damage. He's sitting at 8. We do have a repurpose, which I don't think we're ready to repurpose, but I also think that if we hang on to the repurpose, we could be ready to repurpose next turn with that force field generator. So let's use the Milano. I've got a plan to cancel You Stand Accused, and hopefully we get to keep Gamora one more turn. We got a Kree Private Quick Strike for a 1. Ow. But hey, Kree Private, you are looking like we're going to kill you. I like that. Okay. Our turn. We've got 2 attack. Power Stone is after the hero or villain deals 3 or more damage to the attached character with a single attack. So that needs to be a direct attack. I don't think overkill works. Hey, BB, how's it going? How's the MCU going? Ronan is so dumb. Yeah, we're playing Marvel or Guardians 1. Not caught a stream in a few months as I've been working in Vietnam. Glad to see you're still going hard on MC. Well, happy you're here. Hopefully work went well or is going well. I'm hoping that all is good. That actually worked out well. You can now trigger his ability with the cannon, right? I can. What I'm thinking is I want to get the force field generator down, right? And so that could be this. But I'm also thinking, could we go Gamora, Rocket, Particle Cannon, draw a card with the Kree Private. We roll 3 damage onto Ronan. We get to draw a card. We can reload and grab the Power Stone back. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that that could be kind of fun. We also get a card with Gamora, which would be... Let's see. We're going to throw 2 on the Kree Private. We're at least throwing 2 because I do want the overkill damage. And Gamora gets 1. We're going to discard until we get an event. There goes a Genius. There goes Cosmo. There goes Ingenuity. There goes Battery Pack. There goes Rocket Launcher. There goes Flora and Fauna, which does not work now that Groot is no longer with us. But we do have some options, which I think I want to play Reload. It really doesn't matter who we hit. Actually, it does. So let's go ahead and thwart here. Take Superior Tactics so I can grab the Power Stone at this point. We will then use Particle Cannon to hit the Kree Private, which will overkill 1 damage onto Ronan. And then I get to draw a card from the Murdered You ability, which is another Force Field Generator. We can only play 1 of these, so let's go ahead and use these 3 resources to play Force Field Generator. Comes in with 6. It has a forced response saying that whenever I would take any amount of damage, remove that many energy counters from here instead, and prevent 1 of those damage. We will use a force field generator to play a reload to ready all of our tech. We'll use a particle cannon to hit Ronan for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives us the Power Stone. I'll go ahead and give him this. So okay. I'm pretty happy with that. So Ronan's going to be hitting us with 2 boost cards. I'm going to hang on to the repurpose. The question is him sitting at 3. Do we have a battery pack that I know we discarded 1 of them. But do we have another battery pack coming soon? No, we don't. There it is. Sad. I was wondering if we had a battery pack for our particle cannon, but doesn't think. Repurposed rocket is such a fun deck. It is. It is so incredibly fun. Actually, do we have a? Are we about to hit 2 repurposes, or we've only seen? We have another repurpose. We're gonna hit another repurpose, and so we can double repurpose next turn, which means that we are in, I think, pretty significant striking distance. 18 health. I mean, kind of depending on what happens, but 18 health. We could repurpose force field generator. Let's stand up. Let's see where we go. Slay. There's that second repurpose. There's Drax. Forgot that he was in the deck. Got a reload and a power in all of us. We get a encounter card, so we're going to be resolving 3 encounter cards, which is a little scary. He's going to be attacking us for 3 plus 2 boost cards, which probably kills the force field generator, which is not good, but it's also not the worst thing, because we do have cybernetic skeleton. I don't want to repurpose the skeleton. I want to repurpose the particle cannon and the force field generator. So I think we will probably chump with Gamora here, because the cybernetic skeleton repurpose only gives you +1, really, if you're going for attack, because it gives you +1 attack. That being said, a repurpose gives us enough attack to deal excess damage to Ronan, which would give us another card. I think there's a lot of interesting options going on right now. We have to see where we land after this encounter phase, because it could all go horribly wrong. Well, let's figure this out. So Ronan's attacking us with 3 plus 2 boost cards, because we do have the Power Stone. I'm going to block with Gamora here. We've got first boost card is 0. The second boost card is 2 and piercing. So we actually would have been fine with the force field generator, but it wasn't a risk I was really willing to take. There you go. Deal out 2 encounter cards for us. The first one is going to be Fanaticism. Surge attacks to Ronan the Accuser. This is an attachment. We don't actually get to choose if we get to get rid of that. This comes in with 2 counters. And it says, when Ronan the Accuser attacks you, that attack gains overkill and piercing. At the end of the attack, remove 1 fury counter from here. Not great. Goes into Hull Breach. We can exhaust Milano, spend 2 wild resources, or deal 3 damage to the first player. We're going to deal 3 damage and take 3 off of Hull Breach. Next up, we got an Assault. This may be what we cancel. We could cancel it with a reload. But if he attacks us, we lose Force Field Generator, because he's attacking for 4 plus 2 boost cards. And that could honestly take Power Stone back. So I think let's go ahead and cancel the Assault. And then we've got You Stand Accused. He attacks us with +1 attack. So of course that's going to happen. Which, that's going to be tough. Okay, so he's attacking for 3, 4, 5. Choose to either exhaust Milano or place 2 threat on the main scheme. 5. 8. So that's going to be 3. 5 damage to me. Just give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he takes the Power Stone back. Bummer. There goes Force Field Generator. I don't know how this works, actually. I don't know if I think that probably is a loss. Hey, thank you for the subscription. 2-month streak. Awesome. I appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. 8 damage, just a normal. Yeah, right. It's just a normal amount of damage there. So the problem here is we can't deal excess damage. We need to attack. We're actually down to 2. Actually, we can deal excess damage. Just in a fairly roundabout way. We're going to attack for 1, 2. Take him down to 1. We're going to play Repurpose for a particle cannon to stand up and get +3 attack. So we are at 5 attack. And we will go ahead and hit Ronan for 5. He comes in with tough, searching counter deck for cut the power, side scheme, and reveal it. This has a crisis icon. Comes in with 3. I think regardless, we're kind of done. Without that activation, I think we would have had a better shot. When he activates against you, if you control a power stone, he gets +1. So that comes in with a crisis. We're sitting at 7 out of 10. Why Rocket, by the way, not Peter? Peter likes encounter cards, and I don't like Ronan's encounter cards. That was kind of the idea. Also, Rocket's repurposed deck is really strong, and it also goes into damage mitigation, which is really good against Ronan. That was kind of my my thought. We get to draw a card into another power in all of us, which could be a kit, honestly, and stand us up. But we get the power stone back because we did 5. Unfortunately, it's like that toughness. I forgot about the toughness. That's not great. Rocket is one of those heroes who has slowly crept up the rankings for me after his release. Totally agree with that. I think both in power level and in fun. So this is at 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm at 4 health. We could play a Drax, but I think we lose. Like I don't really see with fanaticism giving him overkill. We can't block with Drax. Two, 4, 6, 7. We go up to 9, meaning that we cannot roll down. Well, I don't think we could have rolled down regardless. I think the... Okay, so if we go... What if we do this? What if we go kit, we ready, we knock this tough off, we repurpose for the cybernetic skeleton, we hit him for 7. Oh, he goes up to 18. That puts him at 11, which is just not good enough for us. So I think we drop Drax. Okay, let's drop Drax. I need to knock off the tough. It's also... He's going to attack me for 5 with overkill, +2 boost cards. I have 4 health, so I probably lose. Drax is dying regardless. I'm just trying to figure out if that 1 health is going to save us. Actually, you know what? Instead of using the power on all of us, I'm going to use repurpose. We'll hang on to the power on all of us. We're going to use Drax to knock off the tough. He will take 1 damage. We will use Kit to ready, and we will attack Ronan for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking him down to 12. I don't think we survive this next encounter phase, but here we are. Snag a piercing strike from off cannon. It's just right here. I can just grab it, right? No one will know. Stand up. Okay. Schadenfreude is actually really nice. If we can... We don't need a reload. We need more ways to deal damage, actually. Schadenfreude is not as nice. We can heal for a couple. Thruster boots. Hey, it's back. There we go. That's 4. There's a pistol. Alrighty, let's see what happens. I've been playing so much Wolverine, I've forgotten tough can actually be a... Yeah, right? Okay, let's add 2 here. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We are 1 away from losing. Ronan's going to attack us for 5 +2 boost cards and overkill. We're going to block with Drax. We got 7. Get the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation. Um, so this is 3. He attacks us for 5. We lose. We lose. We can proc target acquired to reduce that boost effect, but it's still 3, which kills Drax. And then we have 2, 5 coming in at Rocket, which is enough to kill him. So there's game right there. I need to. You're having PTSD flashbacks watching this, right? I think getting energy barriers out is really good. Losing the main that first turn was not great. I don't know what we would have done. I mean, we'll reset. I think, yeah, getting a just having chump blockers before fanaticism is really really good. Let's go ahead and add all of this back. Kit was not that great. I mean, like it did. Kit was 6 damage, right? So 2 for 6, but the opportunity cost of playing Kit first turn. If we can get Kit later in the game, I'm thinking that that's probably a better use of our resources. But on turn 1, I don't know if it's worth the drop. I don't know if it's worth the drop turn 1. So that is something to think about. Let's get toughness back. Move all this stuff. Power Zone. Oh, wait, no, this is not the right one. Kree Command Ship. Milano. Universal Weapon to Ronan. Attach Power Stone to the first player. This comes in with 2. Oh, wait, attach Power Stone to the first player? Ha! I gave it to Ronan. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Don't forget about the Milano cancel ability. If you have other cancel access, it's worth it, like target acquired. Yep. Yep. So we get Power Stone starting out, which actually may not be that good. Because those boost cards are tough. Let's take Ronan back up to 14. I get 9. Universal Weapon is out here. I have the Power Stone. Rocket has the Power Stone. Interesting. Can Vivian ally blank fanaticism? I believe so. But we are playing with like the MCCU rules, so we can only use characters that show up in the movie. And so Vivian is off limits to us. We have Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket, Groot, Yondu, Cosmo. I think that's everyone. And Drax. So those are the allies or the heroes that we can play with. Which, if we ever wanted to just make Ronan harder, this is how we do it, apparently. Yeah, I'm wondering if there was a better... Starting with the Power Stone is nice, actually. Like, I think it is. I don't know. The boost cards may be worse than the Power Stone. Also, we really didn't see that many minions, which Rocket does thrive on those minions. I think the energy barrier would have been a better drop turn 1 than Kit. Super hard mode. I respect that. Right? This is the one, or this is one of the games that I was like, when I started, I was like, let's do this MCCU challenge. I was like, this is going to be a tough matchup. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got Rocket. We got 2, 4, 6. We've got Force Field Generator turn 1, which is really nice. We got Kit, Fool Me Once. We got a Battery Pack, which we may keep. Flora and Fauna, we probably don't want. Target acquired is really great, and Thruster Boots, we probably don't. I feel like running Rocket, you need more damage reduction versus Ronan. Yeah. As in, like, Defiances? Or what are you thinking? Ronan Heroic 2, you know what to do. Ah. What an intense matchup. Okay. Thruster Boots. I like Thruster Boots. These are definite mulligans. Force Field Generator, we want to get onto the table. Target acquired, we want to get onto the table. So that's 6 effective resources right now. We're going to start with minimum 7. So that being said, we want to probably mulligan fairly hard for a double, because then we can get 8 effective resources, meaning that we can drop another 1 cost card. We could also tinker. I think we hang on to the boots, and we can tinker them if necessary. Cards that remove boost, like Step Aside to mitigate. Step Aside, I think, does not take priority over Force Field Generator, which gets, or Step Aside the -3. I absolutely see what you're saying. Let's see what we got. Got Energy Barrier. There's the double. That's a good pull for us. And another target acquired. So actually, you know what? We could do, we float the resource, which we can move here. We don't need to do that. We want to get, I think Force Field Generator is probably better than the Energy Barrier for us. I'm still wondering if we use the Tinker ability on Thruster Boots. We don't need the threat mitigation now. If we absolutely need it later, we can grab it with a salvage. So let's target acquired. Thruster Boots, Tinker. Ingenuity is nice. And the power on all of us to pay for it. Let's go. Let's go Ingenuity. We'll use Ingenuity to play target acquired. Heck yeah. Let's go. We'll flip up to Rocket. We do have a +1 from that, or +1/+1 from the Power Stone. We'll use a Force Field Generator and an Energy Barrier to play. Oh wait, and an Energy Barrier to play a Force Field Generator. That's going to come out with 6, 2, 4, 6. Milano will remove 2 here. Rocket will knock the tough. Okay. We'll stand up. You got to repurpose. Battery pack. Cosmo. Groot. That's 4. And an Energy Barrier. Alrighty. We got 2 going here. Ronan is going to attack us for 3 + 2 boost cards. We'll take it. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we take 2 damage. 1, 2. Right? So 3, 6, 8. Yeah, we take 2 damage, and the Force Field Generator goes away. Which means we're not repurposing this round, so that's kind of fun. We got 2 coming in. LOL 8. Preemptive Strike would be fun with his 100 boost cards. I don't know if you already have that in there, but it could be useful. I need to remember what Preemptive Strike does. I should know. It's a when a boost card is turned face up, cancel all the boost icons and then deal 1 damage. Yeah, that would be really, really good. That'd be really good. I like that a lot. Our first encounter card is a Kree Philosophy or Physiology Surge. Give Ronan the Accuser a tough status card. If he already has a tough, take 1 damage. That's annoying. Oh, it cancels the when revealed effects, so the Surge would still go off. We got Cannonade. Exhaust Milano, spend remove 3 threat from this scheme. That's got to go because the Amplify icon is not something that we like to see. And then a Kree Lieutenant, Guard Stalwart. Good, 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 good. All that good stuff. Okay. Well, we definitely want to get Cosmo out there. We've got a 3 thwart. Cosmo and Groot would just both be good. Let's go ahead and Ingenuity. Repurpose is not going to be something that we want to hold on to for a while, so let's go ahead and grab Cosmo. Cosmo is going to thwart 1 off of Cannonade. Treachery. Haha! He doesn't take the damage. Let's go. Shadowcat laughs at the Kree. Right? Yep. Yep. Battery pack Energy Barrier will throw down with a Milano, we'll throw down a Groot. Then we will We'll keep Groot out here. He's going to hang out. Rocket's going to take away the cannonade. And we've got a blocker and a blocker for the lieutenant with Groot. So we should be good. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're good, we're good, we're good. We get 5 cards. A Genius. Genius. Rocket's Pistol. Okay. We've got another Rocket's Pistol. A Salvage. And a Shrink. Too many resources. Ah. Oh, that's... Okay. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. Cool. I've not tried Ronan vs Shadowcat. Big X. We're going to throw 2 here. Ronan is going to attack us for 3+2 boost cards. Cosmo is going to step in front and bravely take this. Boost, choose to either exhaust Milano or place 2 threat on the main scheme. We're not exhausting the Milano. Do we place the threat on the main scheme? I think we probably do. I think we're okay with that. We have the Milano to cancel a surprise advance or something. I don't think there's insight, so we should be fine. And then we got, hey, there goes an advance right there. So actually Cosmo takes 1 damage more than what would be needed to take him out. Kree Lieutenant will attack for 1. We're going to block with Groot. We heal 2 damage from Groot. Actually, you know what? I'm at 7 health. I'm wondering if I don't do that. I'm wondering if I save Groot for a surprise attack. We just take the 1 damage. Let's do that. We're going to take the 1 damage, and Groot's going to stay ready just in case Ronan comes at us. You stand accused, just like that. Perfect. Let's go ahead and Milano Ingenuity to cancel the you stand accused. And then we've got a Rogue Vessel. This surges. When the villain phase ends, deal 1 damage to each player. First player action, exhaust the Milano, spend 2 resources of any type to discard this card. That's a little unfortunate because the Milano is here. It surges into a Kree Lieutenant. And we got 2 of those now. Good. Okay. Okay, so we've got too many resources. We deal 1 damage to each player. That's going to be 1 damage to me. We have Groot for a block. This is 2 damage. I think we probably want to get rid of this. I think we're going to salvage for a pistol. When we play salvage, I think we're probably going to go ahead and just grab a force field generator again. Yeah. Rocket's Pistol comes in with 3 charge counters. We have a 2 attack, but we need to thwart. We really do need to thwart. So let's go ahead and thwart for 3 off of here. It's going to take it down to 3. We got a strength to play another Rocket's Pistol. That's going to be our 2 restricted slots. That's 6 damage that we have total, so we can actually take out a Kree Lieutenant. The other option would be to, instead of thwarting, have it so that we could deal excess damage. We would draw into what we know is a force field generator, which we could not then pay for, so I think I'm happy with this option. Go 2 pistols to throw 4 damage here. And then Groot's going to chump Ronan's. So let's go ahead and go 2 here. That sets us up for a Rocket's Pistol kill. And, I mean, this Kree Lieutenant we can figure out. But that's going to be that. Alrighty. That's going to do us. So we're going to stand up. We are going to hang on to the Genius. We know we have the force field generator coming, so we can easily pay for it there. Got 2 crew quarters. I don't think crew quarters deserves a spot in this deck. I don't know how often I can roll down. I think I get 1 roll down a game. We'll lose the main regardless of when I roll down, but I think that's the only time we can do that, so I don't think crew quarters makes it into this deck. You replied to... she may have been against him. That doesn't mean that doesn't take damage in phase. Which is, yeah, no, that's a good point. Another force field generator, which cannot be played. It's max 1 per. And then we've got a reload, which reload is going to be really good for us this turn. Because we can hit 2 rockets pistols. We could flip down and tinker, lose that main, and then figure it out. But let's go 2 here. Ronan is going to attack us for 3 plus 2 boost cards. That extra boost card because we control the Power Stone. And it's going to be plus 2. There goes a Fanaticism plus 1. That's going to be a total of enough to take out Groot. We've got 2 damage coming in from the lieutenants, and we got 2 encounter cards. I'm not super upset with where we're sitting right now. It depends on what these encounter cards are. But we've got a special delivery. Oh, we also have this rogue vessel. I need to get rid of that. That's dumb. You may exhaust Milano. If you do not, the villain attacks you with +1 attack. We are going to exhaust the Milano. Yeah. Yeah. Attach to the enemy with the highest attack. Reduce the amount of damage each character takes from each attack by 1. Spend 3 resources of the same type to discard this card. Gross. Gross. Okay, it is our turn. And we're okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and we still can't, or we take 1 damage from this. We can't get rid of that because Milano's like never exhausted. We need to thwart here because I want Ronan to scheme out on his activation, not on the placement. Hey, Junibly, how's it going? Welcome. First things first, let's go ahead and Rocket's Pistol here. We deal excess damage, so we get to draw a card from our Murdered You ability. Our 2 card. Nope, just 1 card. Schadenfreude is here, which is big for us. So let's go ahead and Genius and play Schadenfreude. So each time, until the end of your turn, heal 2 damage from Rocket each time you deal any amount of damage to an enemy. We're going to hit this Kree Lieutenant for 2, and we will heal 2. Let's go Ingenuity to play Reload, so we get to stand up each tech upgrade. We will Rocket's Pistol here for 2. We get to heal for 2. When is the Marvel Dice video coming out? Is there going to be a video today? There's not going to be a video today. Marvel Dice video should... Actually, honestly, I probably should post that today. But that's going to be on the board game channel. So that's going to be on just Nelson All Over, not Nelson All Over cards. But I'll get that posted today. I was planning on getting Game 5 because I messed up some rules. And I was planning on getting Game 5 ready for... Game 5 of the Sinister Motives campaign done, and I just messed up some rules with Venom Goblin, so I need to reshoot that, and it just didn't work out. I got home and I was just so tired last night that it didn't work. Rocket's Pistol is going to do 2 damage here. Shields me for 2. That takes me up to 8. Okay, so the sad thing is, I think we have to thwart for 2 here, or 3 here, I guess, so that he schemes out on his activation. We leave the Kree Lieutenant, which is a little scary. He'll get the Power Stone back. He schemes for 1,000,000, which doesn't matter this time. But we can flip down. We can tinker the pistol, which will then get us a force field generator onto the table. And also potentially... No, we won't be able to get a crew quarter onto the table this turn. But I think we leave the Kree Lieutenant out for a Murdered You next turn. So let's go ahead and thwart for 3 here. It's also worth 2 health for us, which we don't have 2 health to heal. So we'll flip down. We'll tinker this pistol for 2. There's a Drax and a Salvage. Oh, Salvage is nice. Salvage is really nice. Do we want to play Drax? think we want to play Drax. What if do we have no, we have our salvage there. We've seen all of our doubles. This is our last double going through. We do have a lot of power in all of us, actually. We haven't even seen oh, we've seen one power. Nope. We've seen one power in all of us. Okay. So Drax getting onto the table this turn does nothing for us. Because we cannot attack Ronan, we cannot attack the Kree. So I think Drax regardless is better than Force Field Generator. So let's use the Salvage and a Force Field Generator to play Drax. We get to place a tech upgrade. Where are my big guns? Maybe Energy Barrier, actually. Battery pack could also be really nice. We're gonna have a lot of money next turn. Thruster boots could be big because we're about to need a lot of thwarting. I think let's go Energy Barrier. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna hang on to Force Field Generator. We're gonna toss Crew Quarters. I need to get Crew Quarters out of this deck. I guess Drax could thwart for one. It doesn't matter. We're gonna lose it regardless. So let's go ahead and stand up. Oh, it would have been nice to know if Drax is coming. We could have thwarted for one and then murdered you on the Kree Lieutenant, but here we are. We're gonna hang on to our Force Field Generator. We're going to go into a Energy Barrier. Did not see that coming. There's our Particle Cannon. Ooh, bye-bye Kree Lieutenant. I've got a plan. Power in all of us. One more card is going to be an Ever Vigilant, which does not work for us anymore. Okay, but don't worry, we got another Tinker. We're gonna start by adding 2 here. Ronan's going to scheme for 3 plus 2 boost cards. There goes an advance. And there goes our second Fanaticism. Right? Yeah, I'm happy with that. So total of 5, which is enough to pop. Yeah, absolutely is. Okay, so when this is revealed, attach the Power Stone to Ronan the Accuser. And then while the Power Stone is attached to him, threat cannot be removed from this scheme. It comes in with 1. Stupid tough. Rocket needs Retaliate. That's kind of what I was thinking with the Energy Barrier. If we can repurp like Energy Barrier does not work super well with Force Field Generator, but I do think in this scenario we don't have we're fine. We can get rid of it. That comes in with 1. Kree Lieutenant is going to scheme on it for 2. And we got 2 encounter cards. First one is a Kree Private Quick Strike. Does not matter. And a Kree Private Quick Strike does not matter. We take 1 damage from the Rogue Vessel, which means that we do have the Milano to get rid of this. Spend 2 resources of any type. We could just dump our entire hand, I guess. But, okay. Let's go ahead. On our turn, we're going to Tinker the Pistol. We get to draw 2, a Reload, and a Cybernetic Skeleton. Okay. We don't have these anymore because we lost the Power Stone. I think I need to get rid of that. I think that is lethal because we haven't even touched the villain yet. So we're not looking at super good stuff for us. We could get that Power Stone back. We have to get the Power Stone back. That's non-negotiable. There's nothing else that we want to do down here, so let's flip up to Rocket. Let's use this is reduce the amount of damage each character takes. The attached character takes from each attack by 1. I feel like Rocket would want Wolverine's claws, like that guy, the guy's eye in the movie, so he could pierce stuff. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we got Ever Vigilant. Um, I've got a plan and a. Let's go power on all of us for a particle cannon. Comes in with 2. Um, it's so tough. There's too much stuff to do. Um, I'm trying to think. Okay, so particle cannon takes out the Kree lieutenant, and we get a card draw for that. That rolls a ton of damage into tough. But I think that's actually I don't think we have a better way to do that. Um, maybe we could kill the Kree private. We could throw 2 damage on the Kree private. We could do that by dropping a skeleton. Overkilling here knocks the tough. We get a card draw, and then we can reload, draw with another card draw. That means that we're not playing a force field generator. We've seen both. Yeah, we've seen both of force field generators, and we only have 1 blocker. Let's see where our allies are at. We've got Groot there, Cosmo there. We do still have a Gamora, and that's it. I like that plan. Overkill them all. Exactly. So Ingenuity Energy Barrier plays a cybernetic skeleton, so that gives us +3 hit points, 1, 2, 3, and a +1 attack. Now we will attack for 2 here. Particle Cannon will kill the Kree private. Overkill 1 to knock the tough. This is not damage from an attack, I don't believe. So it does not get mitigated here. I like running Pin Down and Rocket Protect. Ooh, that is really good. Yeah, I like that a lot. I don't think that this counts here. Reduce the amount of damage the attack character takes from each attack by 1 because it's not an attack, it's an overkill. So I think that's how that works. So we get a Murder You trigger, which is I've got a plan. I've got a plan and a reload to pull particle cannon back. We will throw this here and 3 damage to Ronan. 1, 2, 3. Murdered You triggers again, which is a rocket launcher. But now our Kree private, our guard is gone, so Drax can hit him for 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, just 2 because of this stupid combat armor. I can't get rid of that. I could get rid of the rogue vessel. Let's go ahead and Milano toss those 2 to get rid of the rogue vessel. And that's going to be that. Okay, stand up. Ever Vigilant does not work. Repurpose. Repurpose particle cannon. Energy barrier. Oh, a double repurpose turn. With a Gamora, we get a card. And that's going to be our hand. Tough. Tough looking setup for us. If we survive this, Ronan's at 9. We can repurpose the particle cannon. We could repurpose the cybernetic skeleton, I guess, but it's like chess. You have to think like multiple turns down the line with Ronan. It's like what's our defense plan if that happens, and I don't think we have one really. Okay, we're gonna add 2. Ronan is going to attack us for 4 plus a boost card. We'll block with Drax. Give the villain 1 additional boost card. +3, that's enough to kill him. Here goes Drax. The Kree Private's going to hit us for 1. We got 3 boost cards coming in hot. Remember, we can cancel one of them. Yeah, I'd never have the stones to repurpose the skeleton. First one is superior tactics. If we attach the power stone to him, if the power stone is already attached to him, we get to give 1 additional threat, and the power stone cannot be unattached from Ronan. Next up, we got a Kree Commando Patrol. We cannot thwart the main scheme. And then we got a Hull Breach. We can choose to exhaust the Milano, spend 2 resources, or deal 3 damage to the first player. We cannot spend 2 mental resources. I guess we do have Ingenuity and Ever Vigilant. So that's actually not... Huh. That's not the worst idea. I guess, like, what am I using the Milano for then, though? Like, I'd rather, if I just exhaust the Milano, that's 1 resource rather than 2 resources. I don't want to take the damage because I think damages are a loss condition outside of threat. That was a dumb statement. That is always the case. Damage or threat is always the loss condition in 99% of these games. So that was not a super smart sentence to say. We'll go Milano to get rid of that. Okay. Okay, so priority number 1 is to get rid of superior tactics so we can grab the power stone so we can thwart the main. All that being said, I think we are in some trouble. Let's go Ingenuity, Ever Vigilant, Energy Barrier for a Gamora. We will thwart 1 with Gamora here. Which gives 8 damage to her, and we discard until we get an event. There goes our thruster boots again. There's a double. There goes Cosmo. That's really sad to see. There's an upgrade. Uh-oh. There goes a pistol. Ah, no. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We need more events, apparently. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe Gamora doesn't work in this deck. We don't have enough events. There goes an Ever Vigilant. We just tacked 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 cards with the Gamora activation. Gamora, you get to block next turn. Can't lose the threat against Juggernaut. That's very true. Very, very true. I guess what was I hoping to do there? I don't know what I was hoping to grab, honestly. So I guess we could overkill some stuff. We'll go ahead and thwart for 2 here. Which will get rid of that. We will go ahead and repurpose our particle cannon for +3. So we're at 5 attack. We'll go ahead and hit Ronan for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which grabs us the power stone. That was bad. That was really, really bad. We're at 9. What's the worst that could happen? We could repurpose this cybernetic skeleton. I can't believe I just did that. That was, I should not have triggered that response. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so we're at 3, 6 attack right now. So if we stand up, we can, if we repurpose the skeleton, we can hit the commando. But did we just get rid of all of our salvages? Got rid of 1. We have another salvage, so we can get our skeleton back. Is that worth? I mean, this is 2 damage. This is 3 hit points right here. And it's a card draw. We get rid of it. We also need to get rid of him before we can thwart the main. So let's go ahead and repurpose the particle cannon. We'll stand up, and so we take 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll hit the Kree Commando for a significant amount of damage. There's our salvage, but we don't have... Oh, actually, check this out. We'll spend 3 resources of the same type to get rid of this. Wild, mental. And we'll throw our cybernetic skeleton back on top. That was a big pull for us right there. Very happy with that. Okay. We'll see. Oh, jeez. This is okay. We've got 5 cards. We got Cybernetic Skeleton, our reload kit, battery pack, and a pistol. Okay. We got 2 going here. Ronan's going to activate for 3 plus 2 boost cards. Gamora's blocking. It gains piercing. We got 3 damage coming in at Gamora. Kree Private hits us for 1. We got 2 encounter cards. First one is going to be Single-Minded Fury. When Ronan the Accuser attacks the player who controls the Power Stone, if no attack was made this way, this card can surge. We're going to Milano Ingenuity to cancel that. And then we've got Kree Commando, which is another patrol, which probably is lethal for us, I think. Or not necessarily, is not lethal, but I think we can't, since we can't thwart that main, we're probably done. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to figure out what would be the. This is just a tough one, because you need a lot of allies to chump, but you just, with the MCC rules, you just don't have it. All right, I mean, it is our turn. Let's use a battery pack to play a Rocket's Pistol. And we'll drop a Cybernetic Skeleton for 3 hit points. 1, 2, 3, and +1 attack. We'll go 2 damage. I think we have to hit the private, right? Curious question. Does Gamora ally trigger from defending? It's a basic activation, right? No, it's after Gamora attacks or thwarts. Good question, though. I think we probably just lose. Like, I mean, we're gonna take a hit to the face. Dang it. We need, I think we need. You beat Ronan with Drax Rush once. Got super lucky though. That might win in MCCU. I like that idea. Was it a protection rush? Let's run. Let's try that. Let's try building that deck, because that seems fun. A Drax Rush. Star-Lord can do it with friends, but we don't have friends to play with, right? I guess with Star-Lord, we could do it with. I guess let's just go ahead and lose here real quick, and then we can talk. Hey, good. All the resources together is huge for us. We really enjoy that. Okay, we'll kill the private with the activation and all that. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna throw 5 damage here. Because if there is a winning outcome, it's killing him and thwarting a ton. Which I got a plan helps with. So, okay. So we add 2 here. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Ronan is going to attack us for 3 plus 2 boost cards. We'll have to take it to the face. So 4 total. He gets the Power Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're taking 3. 1, 2, 3. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one is Kree Private. Quick Strike for 1, which would kill us, but let's go ahead and just defend that. And a Single-Minded Fury. No attacks were made this way. This card gains Surge. Do we just cancel the Surge? Yeah, we'll cancel the Surge. Okay. You know, honestly, I have seen that was better than I thought. Let's go ahead, Schadenfreude. Let's go Rocket's Pistol to take out the Kree Commando. We'll heal 2 damage. Patrol is no longer around, so we get to... And then that was an overkill, so we get to draw a card with I've Got a Plan. We will go ahead and repurpose Rocket's Pistol. And we're down to this. We get to ready, and we get a... I guess +1 to thwart. No, let's get it to attack, because then we can take the Power Stone from Ronan. We're gonna thwart for 2 here. We're gonna play I've Got a Plan with I've Got a Plan, so we get to ready. We get +1 thwart. No, we'll have taken the thwart. So that was an extra 3. Good, +1. So now we're at 4 thwart. We'll take 4 off the main. We have a strength. Yondu, Rocket, Drax, Voltrons with Guardians and nowhere. Interesting. What's the damage plan? How do you prevent all the damage that comes in with a Voltron deck? I think the only way we survive this is if we flip down. Oh, I can't thwart the main. Never mind. We'll call that a loss. We'll call that a loss. Okay, so let's talk strategy. Let's do it. So I think Rush is the way to go. I think we do need to play a Rush deck. That could be Drax. That could be... I think Star-Lord scares me. I mean, the encounter deck kills you in with Ronan. So Star-Lord scares me. Drax, I think, could be the way to go. If we go Drax, then we could go like a protection Drax, which is really strong. Groot with Honorary Guardian and Comms Implant, some first aids. It's a long game. It's a long game. And like even with like Comms Implant, Ronan frequently hits for 8, which kills Groot. We could go puts him at 8, yeah. We could go, because we have access to Yondu outside of leadership, we could go... No, that doesn't work. Star-Lord will lose a lot, but eventually just high roll a win versus... Is that what we want to do? We just want to roll 5 games real quick against Ronan and see what happens? I kind of like Drax. I think I like your idea against Drax. Or whoever's idea. Oh, yeah, was your idea. I kind of like Drax. I think a Drax protection deck works pretty well with just like a lot of subdues, a lot of that good stuff. And then we run the allies. I think, Drax is... Yeah, we run Gamora. But then Drax is like, all these fight me cowards and stuff don't really work with Ronan because it's a scary thought. Let me go to be right back. All my heroes are over there. I'll just grab all the Guardians. I'll be right back just so I can grab those real quick. One sec. Okay, cool. So I just grabbed all the Guardians. So we have Rocket, Star-Lord, Gamora, Groot. I think Groot's out. I think that's a fairly safe assumption. Hey, you think Dale rushing with Drax aggression? Yeah, I do think Rush is the way to go. I think Rush is the way to go. Groot's not a rusher. We got We got Star Lord, which I think is a very viable option. I think Gamora. I think Gamora could probably do it, but probably not with the limited allies. Plus, Gamora's ally is just the basic Gamora ally is just so good. We got Drax. So it's Drax or Star Lord. Um, I think Rocket. I think we tried it with Rocket. I think there is a universe where Rocket can do it, but I kind of want to just um see a different hero right now. Um, okay. I'm feeling I'm feeling Drax. Let's try Drax real quick, and if Drax doesn't work out, then we can go through and just run our head into the wall with Star Lord and figure out how long it takes us to win there. But Drax, I just really love Drax. Get Up in Game loves Drax. Give him a call for a deck list. Get Up in Game does love Drax. Um, Memories of Another Life. I did just get in my Paladin card sleeve Kickstarter that arrived, and so this is the first time I've been doing this. We are getting actually pretty close to me feeling comfortable to do my sleeve review video that I've been talking about. I've got a couple more sleeves that I want to give a good shakedown, but the Paladin sleeves that came in, I've not messed with them too much, but I do really really like the sleeves so far. They're very nice sleeves, the Paladin sleeves, and I got a lot of them. I don't remember how many it was, but I got a significant amount of those Paladin sleeves for really cheap. Um, oh gosh, what did I do? Okay. You'll try it with Star Lord later? Okay, sweet. Sounds good. Okay, so we've got Drax. Are we thinking Drax? I think Drax Protection is the best build for him. Um, do we want to try Protection? I think we want Target Acquired. I think we want Kit. I think we want Strength, Genius, Energy. We don't want Drax because we cannot run Drax. I think we want as many allies as we can. It does open up the Rocket ally for us as well. I like Drax Protection. Sounds good. I think Drax Protection is probably the way to go. We probably want the power in all of us for that as well. Protection for med teams for Mantis as well. We do get a little bit of a pass. Even Mantis was not in the first one. She appeared in the second one. And so we do get a little bit of a pass because Mantis is in the starting kit. So we do get a extra ally there, which is really nice. We get med teams, we get first aids, we get a lot of good stuff here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's do the protection build. Now the problem is that I have done a very, very bad job of putting all my cards away. And so we're going to have fun. Can rush with any aspect with Drax, so protection keeps you alive longer. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And also protection gives you the defiances and everything that just helps with all of that. So let's see what cards I have still in this binder. Let's put Star-Lord over here. Yo. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, also, I need to talk about this real quick. I just found out about the um AI D AI DJ on Spotify. Has anyone heard of this? It is a little scary. It's a DJ that you play with through Spotify and it has access to like everything you ever listened to, right? And so it's a curated like radio DJ playlist for things that you like. And it like he talks to you and he's like, yeah, like okay, so we're gonna throw it back. This is something that you used to listen to, years ago. And so let's throw it back and let's listen to some of this. And he comes in and he switches up the vibes every once in a while. But like that's what I've been listening to today because I found it just like last night. I'm like, this is a little scary. Like it's impressive, like how good it is. Because like usually when I'm streaming, I'm always listening to music, but usually when I'm streaming, I'm like, it's whatever. Uh, I kind of wanted to listen to, and I don't ever change it. But this is really nice because he's able to switch up. Like I've gone from like '90s hip hop. Right now I'm in like some. I don't even know what I'm in. I'm in something that I've never heard before. It's kind of like chill, but I started out with like punk. I've gone through hardcore. Yeah, it's intense. AI is terrifying. Alrighty. I do think I want some defiances in here. When a boost card on an enemy is attacking you, it will be turned face up. Discard it instead. That seems pretty decent. Not saying that it is automatically going in the deck. I just think that it's a contender. Counterpunch I don't really like here, mainly because I don't want to be defending with Drax, and like Defiance would count as defending, but I don't want to count on just drawing those in the same. Leading blow is huge. We're gonna definitely take 3 leading blows. At least pull them out, right? We'll make the decision on if they get to stay. A leading blow is the card whenever you make a basic attack, you discard the top card of the encounter deck. Oh dang it. Yeah. Bummer. I'm gonna have to find leading blow. Um what doesn't kill me is really good. Hey, how's it going? I don't remember using leading blow. Oh, thank goodness, there it is. There's one copy at least. There's the second copy. What doesn't kill me is going to be really, really nice. And where just put that stack of cards? There it is. Um, there's one of them. Oh gosh, I need to. I'm going to spend like an hour today sorting these cards. Haha, there's the second one. Is the third one in here? It is. Let's go. Limitless Stamina is also in play with Drax at his 14 hit points. There isn't any stun, really, is there, in here? Um, med teams. We talked about med teams. How many med teams did they give you at the beginning? I know I have med teams floating somewhere. Actually, they're over here. Yeah. I think Limitless Stamina is an auto include. We mulligan as hard as we possibly can for Deathweet, and then we can Limitless Stamina is one effective resource rather than two. And so I think we really do need to run Limitless. And like I think if we don't get Deathweet, it's gonna be a significantly different game. Um Okay, no, I know I thought I could have swore they were in this spider deck. Did I take them out? That'd be dumb. What am I doing? What am I doing? I haven't played I haven't played uh Drax Protection in a long time. I did a Drax Aggression at Changin Heroes. That was great. Um Aha. We talked about Rocket. Actually, Ronan or Drax doesn't love chump blocking. I guess he would eventually. What does that put us at? That's way too many cards. You're building a Drax deck. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4. Oh, wow. I thought that was way too many cards. Okay, so we are. Let's look at our cost. Guessing symbiote suit isn't allowed in the MCC rules. I try not to. So we did it with we did a Hulk symbiote for the Avengers game. I'm going to avoid it if possible, but just thematics. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we cut out the power in all of us. I don't think we need that. Does Drax have superpowers? He doesn't, does he? He's just the limitless staminas. Oh gosh, I love Drax. I'm so excited to play Drax. I'm like looking through his cards. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so I think we probably throw in our not our defiances, but our, what are they called? It's the one cost -3. Subdues. What do you think about subdues? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. We could go subdues and we could go rocket. I forgot that we haven't put rocket in here. I think rocket would be a nice to help, one, with thwart, but also two, to help with some of those pesky minions. One of the members leading blow. That's what we put in there, right? Yeah, yeah, we got leading blow. Yeah, yeah. Good call. Good call. Um yeah, I think we go subdue. I think we go subdue. 2x subdue. Or we go force field generators. That makes our deck really expensive. I mean, well, I guess it's not too bad. The symbiote suit on Hulk was thematic as he was pretty beefy in Avengers. I just didn't think. I don't think of it as a. Oh yeah, there you go. I like that. Massive rage. Excellent. I love that. Um. Okay, so we got 2 slots. Do we think force field generator has any business being in this deck? We have a lot of healing, right? We got what doesn't kill me. Once we flip down, we'll get a lot of healing. If we get med team with Mantis, that's a lot of healing. Do we need it? That's the question. And like, is it just easier to get a subdue in there for 2 effective resources rather than 4, bringing the cost curve down? I think I want to try subdues rather than force field. If anyone has huge opinions against that, please let me know. What did I say? Subdue? Although Drax does want to be hit, force field generator could just help. Preemptive strike takes resources during the encounter phase, but could do 3 damage since Ronan has some big boost cards. I'm not the greatest deck builder though, so I don't think. Let me explain why. I think I'd rather go subdue. I think preemptive strike is really good for a lot of characters. Drax, it's the same. It's the same thing. Drax and subdue. If you hit a 3 boost, except we get 3 damage to Ronan. I would rather prefer to guarantee the -3 because Drax is not going to struggle on damage. Drax is going to hit damage. It's going to be fine. We have so much damage that I don't think that the chance of hitting that 3 boost to deal 3 damage is going to be as beneficial as just always giving us a -3. That's my idea behind it. Minya sticking around rather than getting defeated is not so good with Ronan. I'm always a fan of Pin Down. Pin Down is really good. The problem, I wonder if Pin Down. Let's look at these. I think the issue with Pin Down with Ronan, maybe, like we got 1, 2. We cannot pin down Kree Commando because the patrol. Can't do Kree Commando. Can't do Kree Commando. Can't do Kree Lieutenant. Kree Private. Can't do that. So the problem with Pin Down is there's only 3 minions in that we can leave on the table because they don't have guard or patrol. And so I think we need to, and these are just one attacks. I mean, it does neutralize these two, but like any other minion that comes out, we have to take care of them because we cannot not deal with the main. Yeah, but I totally agree. Pen down is incredible. It's an incredible card. Um, Minions sticking around rather than getting defeated, not so good with Ronan. Is that a actually? You know what? I think energy barrier rather than force field generator is the right call because it's not a. Let's do energy barriers. 2x energy barriers. It's cheaper. It's significantly, well, not significantly, but I think a 2 cost card to a 3 cost card is pretty significant in this game. But also it gives us the ability to choose, and we can use it to ping it tough. And Drax will struggle with throwing a ton of damage into it tough. So I think energy barrier is probably a better play than force field generator with Drax. Because I think we have enough healing. Dang it, sorry. I keep hitting that. I think we're going to have enough healing. But I think Drax... These are just all my S's. But that solves our tough problem as well. Do we put target acquired in there? Target acquired is going to be good for this. Okay, let's... We put 1. Pin down is awesome otherwise, but the minions dilute the chances of getting fanaticism or other nasty Ronin tricks. Minions dilute the chances of getting... Oh, yeah, true. Okay, let's cut a card. Because I do want a pin down in there. I think 2 energy barriers is probably fine. We're not using them really to save health, but really to throw strategic damage. I don't really want to run 42 cards. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6. Not hitting Deathweed is pretty rough. And so I think we want to... Oh. I think we can probably cut out a what doesn't kill me. I think if we're looking for a cut, we got leading blow, which is just super good value, right? Once we have Deathweed, it is a 0 effective cost, right? Because we get to draw a card on leading blow. And so I really like leading blow. Throw some damage. What doesn't kill me? Heal 2 damage from your hero. Ready your hero with a physical resource. We don't have a ton of physical resources. So that actually could be an issue. Actually, I don't know what his deck looks like. Pretty even. Got the Milano. Let's cut out the what doesn't kill me. The physical resource. I guess that means we're cutting out a physical resource, which is makes it even tougher. But we'll try this. We'll try this. We can try and then we can modify. Try and modify. We got this. Ronan is interesting to build against, and something that I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna maybe I'll do more. One of the member videos this month, so you can join as a member and request a deck or a video. One of the member videos that should come out on Friday is against expert Ronan, and so we'll we'll see how that goes. But it is a significantly better hero matchups. I'm not going to spoil too much of it because I do think it is kind of fun to see what's going on. But yeah, we get to Ronan is going to be pretty prevalent on my table today or this week. Excited to see Drax in action. It's been gathering dust in your box. I love Drax. Drax is so much fun. The entire kind of heroes, I I did what I always say that I'm not supposed to do, and I did not read the cards. And so I forgot that when Drax flips to alter ego, he gets to heal one for every vengeance counter he has on him. And that's kind of his whole shtick, is that he gets these vengeance counters. Vengeance counters gives him +1 attack, and then also a lot of his cards interact with how many vengeance counters he has. But then I forgot that whenever you flip to alter ego, it's a forced response to discard all of them. I thought we just discarded them, but we get to discard them and heal 2 damage for each vengeance counter discarded that way. And so there is some nice healing in there. Also, I do have vengeance counters, so I do need to go grab those. Actually, they're just right here. I can grab them in here in a sec. Ooh, I haven't played Drax Protection in a long time, and so I am really excited to get Drax Protection back onto the table. All the tokens. So buy the same token has these like really nice vengeance counters. Alrighty, let's get it. So Kree command chip is in play. Milano support is in play. We've got universal weapon on Ronan and power stone to the first player. Is going to start out with 2. That's going to be the threat. I think is going to be the issue with Drax. But we said we were going to rush. This is with the med teams and everything. I don't think this is a rush deck. No, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We got 2, 4, 6 because Drax is smarter than Bruce Banner. We got Defiance, Cosmo, Defiance, Strength. Kit is big and a med team. We need to mulligan really hard here. I think we're gonna mulligan these 4. We'll keep Kit just because I think that's gonna pay off. Leading blow, target acquired, limitless stamina, and intimidation. Bummer. Okay. The problem is Deathweed Mastery is just so good. Deathweed is incredibly powerful. We have Milano, which can remove threat as well. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's we need tough. Ronan's at 14. We got Drax. It is I think it's time to see what we got. Let's flip up to Drax. We have 2 attack. Which probably means leading blow is not going to work here. I didn't think about that. But let's go ahead and throw a target acquired then. Let's go ahead and attack for 2, which knocks the tough. Let's go ahead and intimidation for a limitless stamina. We'll attack again for 2. We will use strength for a kit. And Milano will take 3. Okay. We'll stand up. Fear me, coward. Ready your hero, draw 1 card. The villain attacks you. How dangerous. Stu, stubborn to die. When Drax would be defeated, instead set his hit points to 4 and flipped alter ego form. Remove this from the game. There's another leading blow. And a fight me, coward. How dangerous could we get? I love it. Okay, let's go 2 here. Ronan's going to attack us for 3 + 2 boost cards. We'll take it, I guess. There's nothing we can really do. 3. Attach the Power Stone to Ronan the Accuser. Okay, well, that was going to happen regardless. So now we're up to 4 attack. And then 5. So I'll take that. We get a Vengeance counter, which gives us +1 attack. How do we like this? I think I like it right there. And then 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 encounter cards coming our way. First one is a Fanaticism. That's going to hurt. So that gives them Overkill and Piercing, +1 attack. It surges into an advance. So Ronan's going to scheme for 4. Actually, we're going to cancel the advance. We're going to toss a Fight Me Coward and cancel the advance. And we got a Single-Minded Fury. Ronan the Accuser attacks the player who controls the Power Stone. No attacks were made this way. This card gains Surge. Surges into a Kree Lieutenant, Guard, and Stalwart. Got to get rid of that. Okay. So we're up to 3 attack, which is nice. Um, let's attack with a leading blow on the Kree Lieutenant. 0. So 3 damage here. If we deal damage, reduce your hero's attack by the number of printed boost icons, which is 0. If that attack still deals damage, we get to ready our hero. We're back up to 3. We're at 9. Let's go fight me, coward. Oh, this is a ready your hero thing. So let's actually. Oh, we're not at 3. We're at 2 because we don't have the power stone. Just kidding. Sorry. So let's go ahead and deal 2 damage here. And then we will fight me, coward. Ready your hero. Draw 1 card. The villain attacks us. It's Groot. Villain is attacking us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 9. Okay. That's loss number 1. Yeah, so that wasn't good. That was bad. Let's try that again. I don't feel like I got to know exactly what went wrong there. I think we need to go one more without modifying decks. The only thing that I could think of, yeah, right. The only thing that I could think of is swapping the med teams out. I think actually swapping the med teams out for subdues are going to be better. And maybe the energy barriers, honestly, too. Just for something faster. I think what doesn't kill me goes back in the deck. I guess I did have a target acquired. I could have procced that boost icon, but here we are. I think the med teams are going to be too slow. I think we need to think more like a actual rush deck. And don't worry about threat. Don't worry about damage to some extent. What doesn't kill me comes back in. Subdue. It's 1 for 3 health is the way that I'm looking at it. We're never not hitting subdue because he starts with 3. Ooh, what is shake it off? Shake it off could be really interesting. That's Spider Tangle. So after a guardian character takes any amount of damage from an attack, give that character a tough stat. No, fanaticism gives him piercing. That's gonna be sad. I'm just gonna be upset when that happens. I think we go subdue. I think we go 2 subdues because subdues help with the fight me cowards. I think what do we get rid of? Could go 1 target acquired. I really like having target acquired just as a fallback though. Defiance, I still think I like Defiance. Are you doing standard? We're standard. I don't want to mess around with the expert. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're keeping the just kidding. Subdue is fire for this. I really like Subdue. I think Subdue definitely makes it in. Do we go only 2 copies? Because I'm worried about the resource requirement. I mean, no, we have target acquired. We need to. I do want. I think another what doesn't kill me in there is really good. We could go another subdue as well. What are we taking out though? Leading blow is so good. We could take out Cosmo. No. If we're taking... We could take out Kit. I wonder if Kit makes it into this deck, actually. What if we take Kit out and we sub this back in? Kit's good, but I think, how often are we going to be using kit? 2 effective resources. We have a lot of readies already. Let's try this. Let's try throwing these back in there. Kit is wild too. I am a little worried about the. No, we got it. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Take out Kit. Okay, cool. I like it. Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Okay. First time's or third time's the charm. Fourth time is the charm. How many have we played? This is our fifth game. No, we did 2 with Rocket. This is our 4th game. We got it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I'm excited. Okay, so also part of the MCCU, if you want to play along, you absolutely can. There is a link in the PowerPoint that I had up earlier, which also can be triggered with the MCCU command, or it's going to be in the video description. You can play along and log your plays, and it's fun to see like all the statistics of how people have been doing. I'm interested to see, one, how well people do, and two, if people still play. If people still play with this play after this one. This one's tough. I think I may just I know people don't like Ronan. This is just a straight Ronan battle. I may change it so that you have the option to, I don't know, like put an ally into play and at the cost of an encounter card, like during setup. I think maybe not even that much. Maybe it's put an ally into play at the cost of threat, kind of like a Mojo scenario, but just to kind of give something, because I do think that I'm having a good time, but I also think that people like Ronan is just not a fun scenario for people, and so to shake it up a little bit, and it is the Guardians of the Galaxy, so uh, we need some health. We get 6 cards. Come on, D-Thweet. Hey, there's Mantis. Mantis is nice. Defiance is good. Genius. Gamora, target acquired in a leading blow. Okay. I think Mantis is good to have onto the table. Leading blow we don't need. Target acquired is nice, but I think we mulligan. I think we need D-Thweet. Gamora we're gonna toss because we don't have any of the upgrades and we don't want to toss those. We'll toss Defiance. So mulligan for 4. Leading blow again. Defiance again. Dang it. Limitless stamina and a payback. Gross. That's not super great. This is actually a really tough hand for us. Okay, here we are. Let's flip up to Drax. We're at +1/+1. Let's attack with a leading blow. I'm gonna reduce this by 1, so 1 does get through, which knocks off the tough. That was a gamble. I'll take it every day. Get to stand up because do we still deal damage? Ronan didn't take damage, but I still think we dealt damage. I think that's how the new deal versus take works. We dealt damage to Ronan, which got soaked by the tough status card. However, damage was dealt. And so I still think we get to stand up. Let me know if that's not correct. I'm going to use a Genius to play Mantis. We'll use a Payback to play, or actually I guess we'll attack for 2. Payback will play Limitless Stamina. We'll attack for 2 more. Milano will remove 3. Let's stand up. We're going to keep Defiance. Got another leading blow. Come on. There's an energy barrier. What doesn't kill me? Ew. And a Payback. Yo. All the... I don't like these. I don't like... And we only have 4. We only have a 4 hand size. I think I drew 5 last time. That's what Ronan was... Yeah, Ronan was getting mad at me because I drew 5 cards last time in Hero Farm. That's on me. We're going to add 2 here. Ronan is going to attack us for 3 plus a boost card. We'll our 2 boost cards. We'll Defiance this first boost card. Nice. And then Superior Tactics is +2. So that's going to be 5 total at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets the Power Stone. Okay. 2 encounter cards. First one is a Kree Private with Quick Strike. We'll take 1. Oh, we get a Vengeance counter. That's what I was forgetting. And we got a Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Nothing was discarded, so this surges into a Kree Commando with Patrol. Alrighty. Patrol is you cannot thwart the main scheme, so we can still use Milano to take threat off of that. So that is something. Let's use Mantis. Have her heal 3 from my identity. 1, 2, 3. We no longer have the Power Stone. We have 2 attack. Gross. I don't like this. We'll attack the Kree Commando for 2. Let's use Energy Barrier and a Leading Blow to play What Doesn't Kill Me. Heal me for 2. And then we'll stand up and we'll attack for 2 more. Milano will take threat off the main. Okay, stand up. Payback. Defiance. Good seeing it. Fight me, coward. Now we're talking. What doesn't kill me? That's the 4 that we get. Okay. Let's go 2 here. Ronan's going to attack for 4 plus a boost card. We're going to Defiance the boost card, which was +2. And then we'll take 4. One, 2, 3, 4. We get another Vengeance counter. Then we're going to take 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 2 encounter cards. First one is You Stand Accused. Ronan's going to attack us with +1 attack. We're going to Milano and get rid of that very, very fast. Which also what doesn't kill me. And then we've got a Cut the Power. Comes in with 3 and a Crisis icon, which is very, very sad for us. But I think, you know, we are kind of in rush mode. Maybe? I don't know. We got 6. Okay, so let's go Mantis to heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Okay. Is 2 boost cards worse than? Right, I can attack Ronan for 3. I think we're kind of in rush mode. Let's go 3. 1, 2, 3. We get the Power Stone. We'll go Fight Me, Coward. So ready our hero, draw a card, which is a Groot. The villain attacks us. Villain's attacking us for 3 plus 2 boost cards. He's dealing 3 damage regardless. So let's go ahead and Fanaticism is 2, so that's 5. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to 2 health. We get a Vengeance counter. We're going to pay back to deal... Oh, and he gets the Power Stone. We're going to pay back to deal 4 damage to Ronan. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get the Power Stone back. What happens when he goes to the stage 2? Gets cut the power. When he activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card if you control the Power Stone. I think we're gonna attack Ronan and push Ronan. Comes with 18. Cut the power is already around. And tough. We are going to flip down to alter ego and heal for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to toss Groot. And we are going to stand up. Intimidation. Rocket. Cosmo. Drax's other knife. What doesn't kill me? We haven't seen Deathweed or Drax's knife. Parry. Parry is huge. I mean, this has not been a great. Here we are. We're gonna add 2. Drax is going, or Ronan is gonna scheme for 3 plus 2 boost cards. So 3. So 6. So that pops. Attach the Power Stone to Ronan, and then we cannot remove threats from here. But I mean, like we're in a, if we're not ever removing threat mode. That's where we're at right now. We'll deal out 2 encounter cards. The first one is Surge. Give Ronan the Accuser a tough status card. If he already has a tough status card, take 1 damage. We'll definitely take the damage here. And then that surges into a Guard Stalwart. Dislike that. And then we got a Single-Minded Fury. He attacks the player who controls the Power Stone. Even if that player is in alter ego form and no attacks were made this way, this card can surge. I think at this point we do Milano Intimidation to cancel that. We not worth it. Guard is really annoying. Let's go ahead and flip up the Drax. Not getting Deathweed is so tough. I mean, what doesn't kill me isn't even a good card for us at this point. Use Drax's Knife. What doesn't kill me to play Cosmo. Cosmo will. Oh, we have a guard. Dang it. I guess we'll hang on to Drax's other knife. No, we're good. We're good. We'll name Treachery. Hey, it is a Treachery. Sorry. Go here. 1 damage there. We attack with Drax for 1 damage. I do think Mantis at this point serves us better as a blocker. We're going to take 4 damage. We're going to actually have thrown this on the Kree Commando. We'll keep the Lieutenant around. Just take out the Commando. We need to get rid of the guard. Parry is not good for us. Rocket. We're gonna use Rocket. We're gonna throw Drax's other knife down. We get Retaliate 1. Let's stand up. We're in trouble. We got Strength, Subdue, Drax's Knife, Intimidation. Where's Deathweed? Let's go ahead and add 2. Ronan's going to attack us for 5 plus a boost. We will subdue this. So it's 2 plus a boost. Give the villain 1 additional boost card. So that's 2, 3. Attach Power Stone to Ronan. It's already attached. So 3 total, which is 1, 2, 3. Knocks the tough from the Retaliate. So that's nice. And we get a counter. We have the Kree Private and the Kree Lieutenant. We're going to block 1 with Cosmo, and we'll take 1 damage from the other one. Which we'll take the damage from the Kree Lieutenant. Got 2 encounter cards. Our first one is a Kree Commando Patrol. And we got a pincer maneuver. First player action, exhaust Milano, remove 3 threat from this scheme. Comes in with 5 and 2 acceleration tokens. I think we are going to run out of time. This guard, that's not the right token. This guard is not good for us. Why is Milano exhausted? Milano shouldn't be exhausted. Let's use... Drax's knife. We'll attack for 3 here. I mean, we lose. We're at 2-4. No, okay. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go Mantis to heal Drax for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna kill Mantis. We'll have hung on to strength. We'll use Milano to pay for Drax's knife. We attacked the Kree lieutenants for... Sorry, I did some things out of order. Kree lieutenant had 1 damage on it. We're attacking it for 3, so that's going to take it to 4. But I think we lose. Like, this is 2-4. I guess Cosmo could block the 2. No, we have to... This is too much. Yeah, that guard is killer for us. Limitless stamina. Target acquired. Energy. Where's Deathweed? It's the bottom card. Of course it is. Alrighty, so we're gonna add 4 to... which puts us at 9. Ronan's going to attack us for 5 plus a boost card plus 0. There goes Cosmo. Then we've got 4 coming in. 2 encounter cards. Fanaticism surges into pincer maneuver. Surges into a Kree private for 1 damage. I'm scooping here. Yeah. Okay. 5th time is the charm. I do think that without that guard and without us needing to flip down that early, it would have been a completely different game. Or just having Deathweed is so important. It's so important. Alrighty, okay, we got this. I'm starting to get a feel for how Ronan, like, how he likes to kill you so much. But I do think... What was the other change that I was talking about? It's a rush deck. Do we have... We also never saw a knife leap. I mean, I think the deck is solid. Got to stage 2 with a bum draw. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if we can get a better card draw. We got all of our damage mitigation cards right there at the beginning and none of our building cards. And so let's see how it works. Because I think it is just kind of a never flip down type situation. Because losing the vengeance counters, I think, is a no-win situation. Even if we need the healing, I think I'd rather roll the dice than heal. Now, there could be a situation where that's not the case, but building up the vengeance counters at the beginning when Ronan is only at a 3 attack is where we need to be building vengeance counters, not when he has the fanaticisms and all of these like crazy, and he's attacking for 5 plus 2 boost cards. That's when we do not want to be building vengeance counters. That's when we want to be chump blocking. The card draw is nice at that point because once we have 3 vengeance counters, the next or subsequent attacks give us a card draw. That's nice, but if we have Deathweed, then I'm feeling much better, and we can go like leading blow. Yeah, it'd be a nice if we can just get a nice card draw. Then I think we're feeling much better. Yeah. Alrighty, let's do this. I do kind of enjoy like the intense challenge. Nope, wrong. No, don't give Ronan more health. No. He goes down to 14. I go up to 14. Okay. Come on. Okay, game 5. Is this the... Yeah, I think this is the most I've gone through with a MCCU game so far. The other thing, I do think I'm going to modify the rules to say that you can place any allies on the yeah, as a group, you can add any allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any allies onto the table at the cost of threat equal to their printed cost. I think that's fine. I mean, threat is it makes Ronan easier, right? Because you have the chumps, but I think that helps. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a genius. What doesn't kill me? Payback. Target acquired. Energy. Come on, team. Leading blow. Yo. Okay, so we don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. I think we mulligan a double. I think we toss a double. I think we toss a target acquired. I think we toss 2 of these, and we need to mulligan as hard as we possibly can. We got limitless stamina, Cosmo, Drax's other knife, fight me, coward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defiance. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip up. He has got tough. Let's use a genius for a Cosmo. Cosmo will attack. We'll name treachery. Nope. So Cosmo takes the damage, but that knocks off the tough. We will attack for 2. 1, 2. I think Drax's other knife is a lost cause. I don't think we need to do that. So I think we got fight me, coward, limitless stamina. Yeah, we don't need Drax's other knife. That's not going to be enough damage. The retaliate's really nice. Do we go Milano for Drax's other knife? We can go fight me, coward. Yeah, let's use Milano for Drax's other knife. Gives us to retaliate. Nope, 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 not yet. Go fight me, coward. So we get to ready and draw a card, which is a Groot. And then Ronan attacks us for 3 plus a boost card. I guess we'll Defiance the boost card. It's +1, dang it. So we take 3, he gets his Power Stone back. Oh, actually, it's 2 boost cards. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 10. Retaliate. Knocks him down to 11. We'll use a Groot to play Limitless Stamina. Oh, wait, actually, we are ready already. Oops. So we will go ahead and attack for... Oh, we get a Vengeance counter. So we will attack for 3, 2. It's just 2. Ah, that's annoying. We lose the Power Stone. Oh, well. We'll attack for 2. 1, 2. We'll use a Groot and a Limitless Stamina to ready up and attack for 2 more. 1, 2. Take him down to 7. Okay, let's stand up. We're at 10 health. Got Knife Leap, Rocket, Defiance again. That's nice. And a Limitless Stamina. We're going to throw 2 here. Ronan's going to hit us for 4 plus a boost card. We'll Defiance. Boost card is 0. Bummer. So we take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He takes 1 as a retaliate. We get another counter. We get 2 encounter cards. The first one is a Kree Commando Patrol. That's fine. And then a Fanaticism. Good. That's what you want. Surges into a single-minded fury. He's going to attack the Power Stone, but no one owns the Power Stone, so we draw into an assault. Okay. I think we have to. I think we have to cancel that. Right, we're at 6 health. He's attacking us for 2, 4, 5 with overkill. We could no, we don't survive that at all. Okay, so Milano with a limitless stamina, or with a rocket, we'll cancel that. Not good. Not good. Fanaticism is so tough. I think we lose, right? I mean, like I don't see us not. I guess like we could push Ronan, but then we have all the damage coming. Fanaticism gives him overkill, which is probably enough to just kill us. I guess we can attack with a knife leap. So we're attacking for 8, so overkill 2. And we'll see what happens. So we'll stand up. Got Drax's knife. Where's Deathweet? Come on. Okay, I will. Okay, so Defiance is nice. Defiance is nice here. Should I have just thrown that at Ronan? Would have pushed him to stage 3. That I may have just, but then he would have no. Then the 2 attack from the Kree Commando would have killed me. Okay, so we got 2 here. Ronan's going to attack with 2, 4, 5, and a boost card. We'll Defiance to discard that boost card. I think we take the 5 to give us that extra here. And I mean, like, it's 5 versus 4. So we'll take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to 1. Villain takes retaliate 1. Fanaticism ticks down. We got 2 cards. First one is a Kree Lieutenant. Guard, good. And a Power Siphon. We can exhaust the Milano, spend 2 lightning resource, discard 1 card at random from the first player's hand. Well, no, we can't exhaust the Milano. We'll discard a random card from our hand. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drax's knife. That's too bad, but it is what it is, I guess. Let's do energy barrier for intimidation. So we remove, or actually, do we just basic attack first? Yeah. Let's basic attack Ronan, which is going to push Ronan. We get cut the power. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to intimidation first. So we're going to remove 4 threat from here. And then we'll Milano the last. Then we're going to do that push and we'll go find cut the power. No, here's the next card. Comes in with 3 and a crisis. We do get the Power Stone back. Fanaticism is still around. Kree Lieutenant is still around. He has 18 health. We have 1 health. We need to flip down. We lose if we don't flip down. We'll flip. We'll heal 6. So that's 7. Okay. Stand up. Payback. What doesn't kill me? Subdue. Where's Deathweet? Okay. No Deathweet. That's tough. Oh, is it guard? I'm scooping. It's where's Deathweet? Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, with the guard there, I think I I don't think I lose this turn. I think I lose in 2 turns. And I'm at a point where I almost need to start with Deathweet. Or like at least get it really, really soon. It's a absolutely different game. Guard is Ronan sucks, yeah he does. And then just like guard kills Drax. Fanaticism is also really, really tough to see starting out. Okay. Okay. D3 changes the game though, because every single time you basic attack, you get a card. Okay. I think we pitch our entire hand if we don't have D3. I'm trying to think if there's anything that we could hang on to in the entire hand or in the opening hand. Maybe like a fight me coward or something. Just got confusing with the yeah, right. Confuse him. Nobody has stalwart. Alrighty. Okay. Rush strategy is also a little bit different with Drax because a lot of his damage output comes from the vengeance counters, and then rush, standard rush is you flip down turn 2. Yeah, right? Right? It's been on the bottom of my deck. This is the 3rd game with Drax. Yeah, it's been on the bottom of my deck both times. Like I've gotten first game it was at the very, very bottom, and then I got through over half my deck this time. We got Genius, Gamora, What Doesn't Kill Me, What Doesn't Kill Me, Parry, and a Limitless Stamina. I'm going to toss at least these 5. Do we toss Genius? Or do we keep Genius? I think we toss Genius. Cosmo. Energy. Groot. Fight Me Coward. Deathweet. And a Subdue. Okay, now we are feeling better. Okay. Okay. We do have a +1/+1. I think I can get Cosmo out there. Okay, let's use Groot for Deathweet. Alright, let's flip up. Let's attack for 2, which knocks the tough. We get the draw card, which is a Knife Leap. Okay, let's go Fight Me Coward. So ready our hero. Draw a card. Ronan attacks. He's attacking us for +2 boost cards. We have a Defiance and a Subdue. Attacking for 3. If we can keep the Power Stone, we're feeling really good. So I think we Defiance this. Ooh, that would have been +3 already. He's still attacking for 2 or 3. I think we subdue. We subdue with a knife leap, or we subdue with a Cosmo. I think we subdue with knife leap is 5 attack, which I think it's a race. So let's go Cosmo for subdue. So he's attacking for 0 +3. Dang it! So I take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and he gets the Power Stone. And I guess I could get the Power Stone back with the knife leap. That's another good. Okay. I think you put subdue in the encounter. Thank you. Good catch. Let's go ahead and basic attack with a knife leap for 1, 2, 5. So 7 damage to Ronan. It gets discounted for each vengeance counter I have. So 7, 1, 2, 3. Takes him down to 7. I get the Power Stone back. I get to draw a card into Drax's other knife. That gives us retaliate 1. Yeah, we'll throw the other knife onto the table. Okay, let's stand up. Target acquired. Defiance. That's nice to pull. And too stubborn to die already. Let's add 2 here. Ronan's going to attack us for 3 plus 2 boost cards. We'll Defiance one of the boost cards. So 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 6. We get another vengeance counter. He gets his Power Stone back. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one is going to be a Gang Up, which we will cancel. Do we cancel that? He attacks us for 4 plus a boost, which probably kills us. So yeah, let's cancel that. Toss a energy barrier. We'll say you did. I have no idea. Ronan sucks. Did you deal an encounter card? Sorry, I looked away for a second and... This is the first turn, right? Like, I'm doing encounter cards right now. Right? Like, this is our first turn, because I never thwarted the main. It starts with 2, and we added 2. Actually, I want to keep energy barrier. Or I could... I mean, like, it's too stubborn to die. I get strategy to keep... You had him... Yeah, I had him attack me. Yeah, we'll toss the energy barrier to cancel that. We got Cannonade. Toss Milano to get rid of 3 threats. Okay. We will attack for... We don't have these anymore. I jumped back to you canceling boost cards, so I thought it was... No, yeah, you're good. You're good. We'll attack him for 3. 1, 2, 3. Takes him down to 4. We get our Power Stone back. We get to draw a card into a Defiance. We'll toss these 2 for too stubborn to die. I am really struggling with... I think I have to... I could just take the hit, which triggers too stubborn to die, probably, because he's attacking me for 2, 3, 4 plus 2 boost cards. Or I flip down and I let him scheme out. If I don't flip down, he doesn't scheme out, which is nice. He gets the Power Stone. I flip down. I get to heal more in that case. I think I would rather have him attack rather than scheme out. That saves us a little bit. Okay. So let's stand up. Yeah, I'm going to lose the counters regardless, I think, right? Because too stubborn to die forces you to flip into alter ego form. So I'm losing the counters regardless. This is +4 healing versus +2 cards. It is kind of the decision I'm making, right? If I flip down now, I get the +2 cards, I get the healing, but I lose the main. If I don't, I'm going to take a hit of a lot, lose the Power Stone. Yeah, so it's a... it's 4 health and losing the main versus um or 4 health and retaining the powers. Or yeah, if I flip down now, we lose the main. I keep the power stone and I keep too stubborn to die. If I don't, then I keep too stubborn to die. All right, then I lose too stubborn to die, but I keep the main and lose the power stone. Yeah, so I think I'd rather do that. Let's go, because I could also draw into the parry, which could be really nice. Limitless stamina, intimidation, leading blow. Alrighty, that's fine. I just have a lot of limitless staminas now, which can help with the D-Thweet next turn. We're going to add 2. He's going to attack us for 3 plus 2 boost cards. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hero interrupts triggers. Instead, set his hit points to 4. 1, 2. We flip. We move these and we heal for 4. So we go up to 8. Actually, I still think the Power Stone goes to Ronan. I personally would flip so you keep 2 stubborn. Nice security blanket. You get more health. Losing the main sucks. Yeah. Here we are. Actually, it's +1 with the cannonade too. 2 cards. First one is Shadows of the Past. We'll cancel that. Toss Intimidation. When revealed, Alter Ego, you can exhaust Milano. If you don't, the villain schemes with +1, so he's going to scheme for 1,000,000, which pops. We give the Power Stone to Ronan. If it's already attached to him, give him 1 face down boost card. Then, while the Power Stone is attached to Ronan, we cannot remove threat. Okay. It is our turn. We are at 8. I think we flip up. We are going to attack for 1 against Ronan. We get to draw a card. Fight Me Coward is such a scary card right now. 2 stubborn gets removed from the game. Oh, it does. Oh yeah. Use a leading blow to play limitless stamina to ready and attack Ronan for 1. We get to draw a card into a leading blow. We're at 8. Ronan attacks for 5 right now. I don't think I can play Fight Me Coward. I think we lose if I do that. I think we may lose regardless, actually. 5 is a lot. We need to get into a parry, I guess? I don't know. We'll use Fight Me Coward, Limitless Stamina to ready. We'll attack with a leading blow. So we'll discard. Nope. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh, it doesn't matter. We still get to draw a card, which is a strength, which we'll hang on to. Okay, we'll stand up. A strength. We're not hanging on to strength, sorry. Intimidation. Subdue is huge for us right now. Knife leap. And a what doesn't kill me. Nice. We'll add 2. Ronan's going to attack us for 5 plus 2 boost cards. We'll use Intimidation to play Subdue. So now it's 2 plus 2 boost cards. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 total damage. We drew all 3 of the You Stand Accused on that activation. Okay. Go down to 2 health. And we get a knife. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one is a Superior Tactics. Power Stone cannot be unattached from Ronan. Okay. And we've got Rogue Vessel Surge. When the villain phase ends, deal 1 damage to each. Yep. Surge, give Ronan the Accuser a tough status card. Surge is into a Kree Private with Quick Strike. We take a damage. Rogue Vessel kills us. I guess we would have defended the Kree. So we're at 1. We're at 1 health. Cool. I guess retaliate. Yeah, I guess there have been a couple retaliates. So this tough actually shouldn't be here because the retaliate. We got 1 damage here. No, this gave him a tough status card. Never mind, not the attack. For some reason, I thought that was a boost card. 12, 12 boost cards and 10 surges. Really? Was what just happened? Ew. Um, we lose, right? Like there's nothing we can do. Guess Milano knife leap for what doesn't kill me to stand up. No, okay, yeah. We'll knock the tough status card off. We get to draw a card into Drax's knife. We have 1 health, so we have to flip down. He's gonna scheme for 5 plus 1 boost card, which loses us the game. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What are we thinking? I'm gonna keep doing this. I mean, just Drax wanting to get attacked does not really work. Throw Ronan in the trash, right? Two-handed? I could do that. I'm not gonna stream that just because I make way too many mistakes with two-handed. Regardless, does it get easier two-handed? Might be time to high roll with Star-Lord. I am Groot. Groot just comes in and rocks him. I would love that. Okay. I think let's move to our second game. I think I may run two-handed. I think I may do a two-handed Ronan play, and we can. I'll figure that out offline. But I do think that there's a lot more. There's a lot better options with two-handed to run Ronan against Ronan. But that, I mean, there's no chump blocking, which is really really tough. But it, honestly, you could probably run Groot. I might think it's a bit easier. I think it's a bit easier two-handed. Threat goes up on the scheme. One character can knock a tough off. The other can actually deal damage. 2 people killing minions instead of 1. More players equals more encounter cards. I mean, that is fair, but it is a average less encounter card, right? You're dealing with 1.5 cards per player rather than 2 cards per player. So like you do have a better option there, just because this is dealt to the first player. I do think that two, and I think generally two-handed is easier. Two-handed reduces variability, which Ronan has a lot of, and solo has a lot of variability, and variability is bad. And so I do think two-handed is probably an easier way to do it. So get 20 to help on group. Yeah, that is another option. I actually, we're gonna go to our second game. I'm either gonna two-handed or I'm gonna see if I can call in some favors and see if I can get someone to stream with me tomorrow. Alrighty, I'm gonna go to be right back. I'm gonna set some stuff up. I'm gonna go grab something to drink, and I'll see y'all soon.